Okay, today we're gonna be talking about the Starlink device, which has recently been launched in Nigeria, being the first African country to grace the Starlink device in Nigeria since January. And I'm gonna be giving an honest review of my long time usage and to put it up if you should get one, because of course it is super expensive compared to the other network that we have currently, that it's actually competing with the Starlink stability here in Nigeria. I'm talking about the MTN 5G. So we have with us here the a super expensive Starlink device. Yeah, it's expensive. Should you get one or you don't need one? That is what we're here to talk about. Without wasting much of our time, let us dive into it and see all the reviews that we get from it. So we have the Starlink device for well, we're gonna be unboxing the Starlink device today and see what we can get from within. I actually placed an order and it takes about just 4 days to get it shipped down to Benin City, Nigeria. On their website, I have it that it takes a week or two, but this one actually came in 4 working days. 4 working days. I think they now have some product already shipped in Nigeria. Then when you place an order, they just pass it over to you. So yeah, this will take 4 days, and I'm going to be unboxing it and setting it up and see how the speed goes. The board comment on it says it can run up to 150 Mbps per second, regardless of where you are. And it cost me about $587 US to get it shipped over, which is almost like 480,000. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Inside the box we have the and it just patches the stand for the device. Let's have that one side, and of course this is the channel with a very long, I think it's about 5-meter yard wire. When you hang this thing from the roof, it should get to you. This is what we're placing outside our door, maybe on top of my roof if I have somebody to visit for me, and we'll see from there. Yep. Okay, so I had to first put it on the floor to test run it, and the speed I was getting wasn't really good enough, and this is the speed I have of my wireless NG on the left and the Starlink router on the right. This was the speed I was getting. It wasn't really appalling. I did a second run test on it, and I was still getting not up to 100 Mbps. This is not what the pressure bad, but that was because I didn't hang the Starlink on the roof. It was on the ground. Of course, I had to test run it before putting it up on the roof. So yeah, I decided to go up on the roof and hang my Starlink device, and the speed I was getting was amazing. It was amazing until now. So I'll show you again when I did hang it on. So I did hang the dish on top of my roof, and I was getting an amazing amount of internet speed, as you can see from the speed test on my Starlink device. First run speed test, I was getting about 112 and between 112 and 150 Mbps when I did a couple of run tests on the speed. And you can see at night I get about 200 and something and 300 Mbps at night, because the speed is always faster in the night. So I did a run test with the wireless NG network which I was using and the Starlink device. I was getting about 7 Mbps on my wireless NG and 200 something on my Starlink. This is a 300 Mbps, and at night it just gave me a faster network. I did download a bunch load of Creative Cloud apps on my laptop. It took about less than 5 minutes to get all these gigabytes of apps downloaded with the Starlink device. It is amazingly fast and I love it. Okay, so that is it about the Starlink device, and I should tell you I've been using it for a couple of months now.
it is really super fast. And the more usage I get, the more time I've been using it, the more speed I've been getting. To be frank with you, it is worth it. And I haven't really had any issues for the long time that I've been using it. And there'll be a couple of times when we had bad weathers and cloudy weathers and rainfall, all of that. I thought maybe because of the reviews I got online that perhaps maybe the weather might cause a downtime, but I didn't experience any of these issues. While it was raining heavily as he had good internet connection. Although it wasn't as fast as when the weather was clear, but still it was good enough for me to do anything I wanted to do. So a couple of times when it was raining heavily, I think about 70 Mbps, 30 Mbps, and so on. And for the long time that I've been using it, when I did my renewal and subscription, I was getting about 300 Mbps, and for the download speed and the upload speed, I got about 60 Mbps, and the latency is actually good. So yeah, I haven't really had any strong issues to recall since I've been using the Starlink device. And the payment is automatic. The renewal for your subscription is actually automatic. They deduct it from the card that I linked up with my Starlink device from the very beginning. When I made the purchase, I linked up my shipper card, and the renewal, that was my subsequent renewal, was being deducted from it every month. And it's about $42 in naira. That's about 34,000 naira for this kind of unlimited internet speed and download for a couple of months now. I think the number of data that I consume per month is about 100 to 200 gigabyte. I do a lot of things online, so I have people, my family, who are also connected, and there are a lot of TVs in my home. So Netflix, Prime Video, everything going down on YouTube, so on and so forth. And yeah, we consume a whole lot of data for 34,000 naira. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. If you're doing the MTN subscription of 100 gigabyte, that's about 100,000. I think. No, a terabyte is about 150,000 to get 1 terabyte for the MTN subscription. If I recall correctly, that is what I get. So 150,000, it's a lot of money to put into a terabyte, but you might probably get to use that 1 terabyte in 2 months. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you understand like device, you choose, you don't get a limitation of what you do or what you don't have to do. The speed is actually really amazing. And I haven't had any calls to give it any down review from the initial 5.0 that I would choose for it. And of course, there have been a couple of things about the mesh router, if it can actually give a wide Wi-Fi range. Well, the thing is that the more you closer to the mesh router, the mesh router that came with the Starlink, the closer you are to the mesh router, the faster your internet speed. But if you want more internet speed in your home, supposing your home is big, and you want more internet speed, or you want a wider range of connectivity in the other part of your home, you need to get a separate mesh router from the official Starlink website. Well, of course, there is another way to do this by getting a third-party mesh. So you can actually just connect the mesh to your Starlink device. But to do that, you need to get the internet cable from the Starlink website. This is a whole new process, different procedure to actually have to set this up. So I tried it with my own different mesh router, but I haven't completed the setup because I'm still waiting for them to deliver the internet cable to connect with the primary mesh router to the third party mesh router to get a wider Wi-Fi range, because we know that all these third party mesh router gives specifically wider range and more internet speed compared to the primary mesh router that came with the Starlink device, which is of course a good mesh router because I get a high load of speed. And with the numbers of devices that are connected to my mesh router, I haven't really had to use up the 128 user that came with it, the 128 limit of connected devices that came with the mesh router, but I've had about 20 and so on, and everybody had clear good speed and wasn't breaking or wasn't reducing anything. So yes, for my final review on the Starlink device, it is better compared to the MTN in the sense that the subscription is actually little and then you don't get any limit on your usage. No limit. You do whatever you want to do online, download whatever you want to do. You can put up a whole lot of videos online, and it is a good internet speed. And I've been enjoying it so far. If you have any complaints, any suggestion as to what I should add or deduct from the video, you can put it up in the comment section below, and I appreciate your ideas and contribution towards this Starlink device, what you've experienced so far, and if you put it up in the comment section, I might be able to give a further explanation or solution, or other persons who was in the video can do that as well. So thank you very much, and I appreciate your time to joining me on my station. So please do subscribe. Bye bye.